better tighten up.
Perfect. What's up, guys? John here with Big Dru, Titan Lifestyle Fridays. We're coming to you a couple minutes late, but we're setting up the new studio. We got Big Dru on the road down in Miami. So Big Dru's down in Miami. What's up, Dru?
What's up, guys? Big Dru. I told you guys I would make it happen. Even if I have to travel, even if I have outside obligations, I'm always going to be here, you guys. It's Titan Lifestyle. It's Friday. Yeah, I'm down in Miami. I just competed. I'm still after prejudging, still making it happen, you guys. Happy to be here. Let's do it. What we got?
Oh, man. So we got an action-packed show for you guys today. We're going to talk about some of the things that are out there right now. I think in the lifestyle as far as fitness, health, and some of these hot words that you're hearing about. So let's go with the first topic, Dru. The first topic is calorie versus macro. I hear this all the time about calories, macros. John, should I be counting calories? Should I be counting macros? What should we do? How do I get this diet thing going? My doctor says that I should just stop eating as much, put it in my mouth, so that's cutting my calories. But he really didn't say anything about these macro things. So let's talk about the true definitions of calories versus macros. So, all right, so a calorie is the energy needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water through 1 Celsius. It's the energy needed to raise the temperature of that 1 kilogram of water, right? So that is what a calorie is. So it's the energy that you're basically getting from food, your food sources. That's what it is, right?
Right.
So we talk about macros. So macros are fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Me and Dru talk about this stuff all the time. And it's really the big question. What percentages should I be? Should I increase my protein, have higher fats, low carbs, or should I do it the opposite way? Should I carb cycle and all this other good stuff? So it's really key to talk about this because me and Dru talk about all the time about, we talk about like kids and like obesity and stuff like that. And then let's get into calories. So if your calories are on a rise, obviously you don't want to be eating a lot of calories, abundance of calories if you're not being active. And if you are eating these calories, what calories are you eating? What are you intaking food-wise, food source-wise? So I know Big Dru likes ground turkey, right? I like steak or chicken, But if you're eating ice cream sandwiches for your 2,000 calories per day, it's not the same, right?
Yeah, that's kind of cheap. Now, I was one of those guys going to McDonald's looking at, macros, carbs, calories, and protein. But the thing is, if you're not taking in the right macros, it's not going to stick. So it's not just about looking at the nutrition facts and looking at your carbs, calories, and protein.
Hey, Amanda.
It's a matter of those are real calories, real carbs, and real protein coming
from real
food that's processed. That way it's going to stick. And also to touch base on the calories, too. I always see people trying to take in calories to gain weight or to lose weight. If you're burning more than what you're taking in, you're going to lose weight. So in other words, if you're not active all day long, and you're just sitting around and you're taking your calories, you're going to gain the wrong type of weight. But if you're burning, if you work construction, if you're outside in the heat, if you're working all day and you're going to the gym and you're doing cardio and you're coming home mowing the lawn, doing a whole bunch of active things, you can take in a high calorie count and you can actually still drop weight because you're burning more than what you're taking in. So when people are trying to gain weight or lose weight and they take in their calories, they have to track of how much calories they're burning. Because if they're not tracking how much calories they're burning, they don't know how much calories they take in.
Right.
They don't even know where to start.
Right. And that's key. So you really do need to know both, right? How many calories you're taking in and then what your macros are to a certain extent. Right? So, you should really break down your food sources. That will tell you what you're intaking as far as proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. And then you should look at calories along with that. And then whatever you're trying to achieve, that's kind of where it's at. If you're really trying to gain muscle, you might need different things. So that's where the experience comes into maybe talking to somebody that's already done this or, somebody that knows what they're talking about. Or, Big Dru. So right now, Big Dru's down in Nationals, down in Miami, Florida, representing Titan.
Miami, we just had prejudging. Prejudging went pretty good.
Nice.
Right now, I'm going to get some food in me. First time having some real food. So hopefully I get some real macros, not the cheap ones like we were talking about. Real macros, real calories, real carbs.
Yep.
And what that's going to do is it's going to kind of swell me a little bit because I've been in a deficit for so long.
Yeah.
At this point, it doesn't matter what I take in. I'm just going to, soak it up. So right now, I'm actually going to enjoy myself, have a steak, potatoes, real food to swell up a little bit for tonight. But yeah, I'm in Miami. It's going good. I feel great. I mean, you guys, usually when I'm prepping, like I told you before in the past videos, I'm all out of the place. I feel great. Titan got me great.
Yep.
You guys, get your blood work done, and you will actually feel good during prep. You see these zombies walking around these bodybuilding shows, they're looking like shit. And that's the quote-unquote thing in the bodybuilding world. You have to look like shit to do well.
Right.
I'm realizing now that's not the case.
It's not true.
A lot of guys are scared to get their blood work done because they're afraid of what's going to happen.
Yep.
And they don't know that if they get their blood level checked to optimal levels, now they're feeling better, they're sleeping better, in a better mood, no heartburn. So that's huge, guys. Make sure you get your level checked. I was running away from it for so long. I feel great now. I'm lean. I don't have a high body fat.
Yep.
I took a mega dose of Titan Complete last night, so I'm ready to go.
Boom.
I feel great.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Getting you on all those levels, Drew, is just exciting to me, man. It's like a race car on the track, dude, doing what's supposed to.
That Titan Complete is like my red Kool-Aid. It gets me going in the morning. That's Kool-Aid.
That's awesome. So for Drew for Big Prep, right? Drew's went through this prep, so he's shredded down. He looks amazing, right, guys? If you guys haven't seen the pictures, we'll post them up for you guys so you guys can see him because Drew's looked amazing. You definitely impressed me, Drew, as always, man. So fat loss, so that's always a big question. I'm sure you get it all the time. You got people you coach, people come to Titan for it. That's like the main thing, right? And we know that our population is more obese than ever and people are overweight more than ever these days, right? That's like the norm. So that's the biggest thing. And people don't really want to be like that. They just don't know what to do sometimes, or they're not putting the effort that they want to do to get that result. So they always ask, like, what can I do for fat loss? So ECA Stack Plus, therapy of the week this week, guys. I take it. I know a lot of the different other patients take it. Staff takes it. A lot of the athletes take it. I think Drew takes it, and Drew took it through prep. You know, we're talking about ephedrine, HCl, caffeine, aspirin, B12, and chromium. And this is an awesome mixture as far as releasing the fat in the body so you can get rid of it, so you can oxidize it and get rid of it out of the body. So you're actually losing weight, have energy, have concentration. And if you're going through prep or anything else or looking for something to substitute some of these garbage, excuse my language, garbage pre-workouts out there, then this is obviously a good choice.
See, I actually used the ECA cap this morning for pre-judge. It actually helped a lot because you guys want to get a pump before you go on stage. A lot of guys will take caffeine and they'll take aspirin to thin their blood up to get a pump. ECA has caffeine, aspirin in it, and it has pharmaceutical ephedrine. So I took that before I went on stage this morning. I was like a zombie laying down with my feet up. As soon as I took that, I was ready to go. And veins started sprouting. So it's not just about you guys giving you energy. I realized that when I take the ECA, I actually get more of a pump because that caffeine and that blood thinner, the aspirin gives your blood, it gives you more of a pump. So guys are always talking about ECA. They're always talking about, it's great for energy, and it'll actually give you a pump too. So if you guys have an event going on, if you have an expo photo shoot, it's great because it'll give you energy to be able to talk with fans and take pictures. It'll also give you a pump too. So it's like the best of both worlds. And like you said, I don't have to mix up liquid heartburn and drinking to get it safe.
That's right. That's definitely right. So ECA Stack Plus, guys, it's really, really good. We're trying to get out there to Canada for you guys. They're saying we need one in Canada. So we're trying to get out there. I promise you guys. We're working on the new place here first. All right, so being active. All right, so being active. A lot of people think that Titan Medical, you have to be a bodybuilder or something like that. That's not true, okay? All right, we do everything here, and this is for all walks of life. So when I tell people to be active, it's not necessarily going to the gym. We know that cardiovascular exercise and lifting weights is definitely going to be great for helping you achieve, the muscle, the lean muscle tone that you want, or the weight loss that you want, probably the fastest. But there's other ways to being active that you can lose this weight as well, and maybe it's more entertaining to you, or you like to do it better. And there's a lot of different things. So, I mean, I always see people, and my biggest thing is I see a lot of people biking in Florida. So at that point, that's another good one, I guess, if they're going to ride a lot of miles and stuff like that. I don't know. What do you see, Drew? Because I see a couple different things out here.
I think one of the easiest ways of people to be active, if you guys live in a house and you have a yard and you mow grass, if your lawnmower is a push lawnmower, or even if you have a sit-down lawnmower, buy like a little just whatever push
They are,
lawnmower.
Justin.
So certain days, if you want to cut your grass, use a push lawnmower. It's hot outside. You're in a steady state. So if you're on a treadmill, a lot of guys put their arms up to rest.
Yep.
If you're on a lawnmower, your arms are up on a push lawnmower.
Yep.
Your arms are rested, and you're just walking as slow as steady back and forth.
Yep.
So just that little bit of movement, you're killing two birds with one stone. You're cutting your grass,
yep.
you're sweating, you're getting your cardio in. You're not running, so you're not going to lose all that muscle stuff.
Right.
It's just simply just walking back and forth. Put your headphones on, just walk back and forth.
Yep.
The same way you walk on a treadmill. When you're outside in the heat, it makes it a lot better. I'm in Florida, so mowing your grass with a push lawnmower is huge. Also, even small things like sweeping out the garage, sweeping out the driveway,
yep.
certain stuff when you're in the AC, you don't realize how much you're sweating. I mean,
yep.
just find a way to or even carrying groceries from your car inside. I mean, certain things, as long as you're moving all day long, you don't,
yep.
just like you said, you don't have to be underneath the bench press.
Yep.
You don't have to be in a shiny gym with cables and machines.
Yep.
As long as you're literally moving your body continuously to get your heart rate up, that's being active.
That's huge. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, down here, too, we're graced, right? We were blessed. We got Florida. So, right now, like, I've got to sleeve the shirt out, and this is what I wore today. So, at that point, we're blessed. But I came from, and so did Drew, we came from up north, right? We grew up there. So, when right now, let's say it's cold as heck out, and there's snow on the ground, these people have another excuse. They say, listen, I can't go outside and do this, Drew, because it's cold, there's snow, or whatever. So, I've got some good ones for you guys to do. If you guys are going to go out there, you guys need to shovel your own snow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do your driveway, do your sidewalks. You're exerting physical energy. And if you're buttoned up enough, you're probably sweating a little bit underneath there too, right?
Yeah.
So we're raising core temperature. You're using muscles actually to do it, and you're not thinking about it. And if you're thinking about it as a chore, think about it as, helping your physical activity out. So if you're not getting in the gym, you're substituting for this. So it should be a benefit for you guys, and you guys are doing something to actually accomplish. I think that gets people the best is when they feel like they're accomplishing goals, it motivates them more to do things. And it might be a chore for you to do it, but you're actually going to get something out of it.
Right. Another thing too is when you're shoveling snow, because I remember shoveling snow, my back was taxed, my body.
For sure.
When you shovel snow, if you guys from down here, or you guys aren't familiar, usually you go in rows.
Yep.
You're starting to row. You throw all the snow that way.
Yeah.
When you do row, use this side of your arm to shovel it that way.
Yep.
When you come back, go the other side. If you just
Yep.
go one side, that one bicep is tight.
Yeah.
It makes you alternate something. So another thing too is people always take, DCA or
Yep.
Titan Complete. They take stuff to give them energy
Yep.
before they actually work out in the gym.
Right.
If you have to do stuff physically access, your friend's moving, he's got a new house, help him with the boxes or this and that. Take your ECA and take your Titan Complete.
Yeah.
Before you're about to shovel the driveway.
Yep.
Or before you're about to sweep. Now you got the federal cap and aspirin, you got the energy, you got the blood flow, and it actually puts you in a better mood. A lot of times people only use their ECA before the gym.
Right.
If you're at the spot, rake leaves or sweep the driveway or mow the grass, half the time people are doing it and with no energy. And so it makes it even worse. You're doing a chore, you have no energy, you hate being out there. Take your ECA cap, 1 ml Titan Complete. You'll be out there with your headphones on, back and forth, like in a zone.
It's true.
Good move, yeah.
Yeah.
Take it when you're about to do work. If you're moving a whole bunch of boxes from the attic, or if your friends help you move a couch, take your ECA cap. Now you're up and down the stairs. You're zoned out. You're sweating. You're not even realizing that you're getting in shape.
Absolutely, man. So don't make excuses, guys. Even if you have injuries out there. I know paraplegics are in wheelchairs. They still get exercise, still look amazing, right? And even if they're not, you can get rubber bands. I mean, there's all types of different things out there for people to be active. Even if they're just doing push-ups and sit-ups in their living room, right? They're being active. And they can do that for a number of different reasons. So,
I think, too, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
You mentioned doing push-ups in your living room.
Yep.
This is one of the things I do with some of my clients. If you have a favorite television show, like say you watch Friends, I don't know what time it's on, but say Friends comes on every night at 7 to 8 or 7 to 7, whatever, and that's what you watch every night. Every time there's a commercial break, do either push-ups, sit-ups, dips, or body weight squats. Every commercial. So now you have a 3 or 4 minute break. Okay, now it's going to commercial. Okay, I'm gonna do body weight squats. I do just body weight during the commercial. When the commercial's over, you get to sit back down, relax, watch the show. Next commercial, okay, now I'm gonna do sit-ups. Do sit-ups during the commercial. Next, I'm gonna do dips. Find a circle where you're doing 4 different things: body weight squats, dips, push-ups, and sit-ups.
Mm-hmm.
There may be 5 or 6 commercials during the course of that show.
Right.
Every time you finish your set, you get to sit back down, relax, and continue your show. Then you go back. So it kind of puts you in a routine where every night you're doing something at the same time, and you get that little bit of break in between. Commercial, you just sit and wait for the TV to come back on anyways.
Of course.
You might as well move around, do something, and then come back to it. So that's just a little trick, you guys. Push up, sit up, dips, and squats during your commercial, during your favorite show.
That's a good one, man. I always say that's really what it is. If you want to watch some TV, do it. When you get home at night, even if you worked a long day like me, I'll do 50 push-ups. At least I got them in. You know, I got some sort of blood flowing. But that's how they start. So I mean, it's all about getting a routine too. You get a lot of people that say, "Hey, listen, you know, I'm gonna get back in shape." I go, "Okay, well, when are you gonna start? Because you got to start somewhere, right?" And at that point, they're like, "Oh, I'll do it." Well, you gotta, do it and not just talk about it. So that was a big one. That was definitely a good one. That's really good. All right, so vegan craze. The vegan craze is out there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's talking about vegan this, vegan that, plant-based this, plant-based that.
I'm gonna try it for a couple weeks just to prove a bunch of people wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, but listen, I implore people to try see what it feels like to you and go through it, see how your results are, and maybe you will benefit from it, maybe you won't. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. So at that point, I just see it out there. It's just a big craze. All these companies are getting in on vegan or plant-based proteins now, or meals that are just vegan. You got a lot of the big influencers out there. I see some of them talking about just vegan now. So you can get 2 bottles of Hercules in 1 month because yes, you can get you can technically get probably 4 bottles of Hercules. You can shoot between 4 to 6 shots of Hercules per session if you really, really wanted to. I don't think you'll need that.
I actually did this morning. I did 5 Hercules and 5 Titan. 5 Hercules and 5 Titan Complete.
Wow.
The reason why.
Oh, I think we lost Big Dru, guys. That's all right. Oh, he's got a poor connection. Hopefully he'll come back. Listen,
Just 1 and 1 or 2.
He's back.
But yeah, I did 5 and 5 today, and I feel great. I got so much energy right now. And I still haven't eaten, so I'm ready to go.
Big Dru is ready to eat. If you guys know Big Dru, he likes to eat, so he's hungry. So we'll get through this. So
I got no connection.
I got you. So we're having some technical difficulties with Dru right now. Is where he's at. We'll get through it. Hercules Potion is awesome as far as glutamine for recovery. It should help you out with the pump. The R-arginine, citrulline, ornithine should let you do the extraneous, more activity that you guys are looking for. And then you have NAC in there. You have L-carnitine, proline, taurine. So it is packed. It's going to help you out with a lot of different things. So if you guys want to know more information about Hercules Potion, nationwide blood work, hormone replacement therapy for males or females, rejuvenation treatments, therapies like glutathione that are super antioxidants that will help you boost your immune system through this horrible winter and all these different sicknesses that are out there. Man, I'm feeling lucky because in Tampa, there's upper respiratory infections going around left and right, Dru. It is crazy. I've seen so many people talking about it or even coming up to me like, I keep a distance. I don't want to get sick because, listen, it don't stop. Titan don't stop. It don't matter if I'm sick or I'm not sick. We're rocking and rolling no matter what.
Right.
So, there's my chicken back there if I turn it around for you guys and see it on Instagram. So you guys can see what I'm eating. Strip chicken, and I already have my eggs today.
I'm going to eat as soon as I'm done with this. I haven't made since this morning.
So Dru's hungry. So we're going to get through this one more time. So, all right. So Big Dru Nationals down in Miami representing Titan. We talked about calories versus macros. So if you guys want to know what a calorie is, look up the definition, know what you're talking about. So when you're looking to do your diet, you can be educated about what's going on. They can definitely ship you another bottle. Don't just tell them, John, you want to do another Hercules Potion. They'll take care of you, all right? All right, so that's cool. And then what else we got? Dru, we talked about fat loss, ECA Stack Plus, a lot of different therapies like Titan Complete can help. Vegan Craze, being active. Don't make excuses. Be active. We got Josh Dillberry out there. I know he's active. And, he's a great example of what we want. So that's great. Vegan Craze. Don't get caught up in it. If you want to try it, try it. See how it works for you. It might work for you. It might not.
I'm going to try it to prove you guys wrong.
See?
I don't want to be medium Dru. So if this vegan Craze has me medium Dru, I'm stopping it instantly. But I'm going to go 2 weeks. I'm not sure when. I'm going to do 2 weeks vegan just to prove you guys wrong.
Yes. And so Dru's going to try it. ECA Stack Plus. How you already know. So Listen, so he's going to try the vegan diet. We're going to see how it works. Now, to go back to the movie, I seen Game Changers. I think I seen it when it first came out, before it came on Netflix. I rented it. I told some people about it a long time ago. This is documented on video, so I know where it was. But there were some people in there, and it really started, I really started thinking about it. And it was the power lifter. The power lifter, is got world records, and he was like, I want to be like an ox. Well, what is an ox eat? And we talked about it. He said, an ox eats grass, but here, let's think about apex predators. And I said this before. Let's think about great white sharks and lions. Let's talk about cavemen. Cavemen really did. And in that movie, they said because we found tools that were fossilized because plant-based, you didn't need to have tools, whereas when you're eating the meat, you needed these tools, and that's why they were still around. So at that point, I implore you guys to look at genetics in one factor, and then look in who the real apex predators are and really what they're eating. Because I don't care what an ox is eating. I guarantee if an ox and a lion come across paths, lion's the king of the jungle, man.
If you look at the dominant ones, the lion eats meat, great white eats meat, even going way back to dinosaurs, T-Rex, all the monsters,
Dude, they did. I mean, even think about the dinosaurs. You had herbivores and carnivores. Now, herbivores were the biggest, but they weren't the apex predator. It was a T-Rex.
Yeah, the brontosaurus had tall necks just so they could specifically eat grains out of the tree.
That's right.
T-Rex had a neck like Goldberg, just eat meat like crazy. Big.
Short hands, vicious as hell, and ready to go. So that's what you guys are. You're either an alpha or you're a beta. You can pick one or the other. It's just what it is. So that's good stuff. Now, here's another thing, guys. So, Titan Lifestyle, every Friday with me and Big Dru, no matter what or where we're at, we're coming to you. I promise you, if we can get a signal, we're coming at you guys. We're going to have a giveaway. So, me and Big Dru want to do a special giveaway for Nationals. We will be giving away 2 pieces of clothing to you guys. So, all you have to do is text Big Dru to the 727-389-3220 number. Hashtag Big Dru. Text it to the 727-389-3220. We'll send you guys out some awesome clothing, maybe an outfit, whatever you guys want. And that's for special for Big Dru. Now, here's another thing.
We got good stuff, too. Real clothes, not cotton, not
weight
t-shirts, dry fit Nike.
Yes.
We actually go to Dick's and buy the stuff straight from Dick's. Certified Nike, real stuff. Not fake Nike. This is real stuff, guys. So when you get the clothing, this jacket I'm wearing right now, it's a $130 Nike jacket. Titan has real clothes, guys. It will last.
Yep.
So just to put that out there, we're not going to give you just a cheap T-shirt like all these other companies.
Right.
You wash it time and use it as a rag in your car. It's
right.
Real good.
Yep. So yes, we have Big Dru. We have the jacket that he has on. Yeah, it's expensive though. So he just said it's $130 just for the jacket, and that's my cost for Nike.
Without even the logo,
without the embroidery. So it isn't cheap. So if you guys do want, I do have some left, but they are expensive. Here's the other thing. So I didn't even get to tell Big Dru yet. So I would say starting January, Big Dru, we're officially going to have our own show on ABC here from Sarasota to Crystal River every Sunday at 11 a.m. So get ready.
Bigger and better. I love it.
Huge. National network, guys, affiliate.
Yeah, that's good. ABC, that's big.
ABC, bro. It's gonna Spectrum, Frontier, from Sarasota to Crystal River.
Perfect.
Get ready, guys.
We'll get all essentials for this.
Get ready. Because it's coming. The new location, it's almost done. We're getting painted. We got everything out. Hopefully, we'll get everything in this weekend as far as staff and all that. So you guys will be coming here officially starting Monday.
Right.
It's on.
Yeah.
Titan Takeover.
Great. The new Titan blue paint up there looks good.
Oh, dude, wait. Oh, it's going to look even better, brother. Watch. So, I thank you guys for tuning in. Big Dru's hungry. All right, we got to let this man eat. He hasn't eaten all day.
Yeah, we got to eat.
His girl's hungry, too. She's like, listen, I'm hungry. I want to eat. Big Dru, just keep me here in this car talking.
The boss is hungry. I don't want to get in trouble. I got to eat.
All right, guys. Listen, keep it locked. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok now. We're on TikTok.
Big Dru signing up in Miami, Florida, and down here for Nationals. I did prejudging today. Tomorrow was the finals. Big thanks to all the supporters, all the good luck, all the congrats I got. I appreciate everybody. I'll be going through my DMs, my instant messages later to go by and just see everybody. I'll try to get back to you. But shout out to all the love. This is a great event, great venue. I mean, great staff. They've been taking care of me real good down here. So I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be with Titan. I can't wait to get back to new office, but I got to eat.
Go eat, brother. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you. All right.
All right, guys. So that's the show for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We tried to bring it to you as best as we could today. And I think we came through. Listen, we did it on the fly, so you didn't get any better for today. But for the future, you know we're always improving. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Please keep it locked to all the social media platforms and YouTube. Press subscribe, all notifications. You can do that on Instagram and Facebook so you get all those too. All right? I'm John from Titan. It's another Titan Lifestyle with John and Big Dru. Later, guys.
I'm tightened up. Y'all better tighten up.